Greetings, United fans from all over the world. Welcome to United Milele, the number one platform when it comes to everything United. I am your host, King Petrelli, and today we are going to discuss about everything wrong with Manchester United. So, let's go. So, after the very many signings that Manchester United did during the last summer transfer window, we thought that this is going to be our season because, as we saw last season, we really played well under Eric Ten Hag, and we thought that this season is going to be a step up from what we did last season. We got to a few finals, we won a final, and we were number 3 in the Premier League. And that is something that was really, I can say, an overachievement, having a new manager like Eric Ten Hag. But there was some good system of play. There was a lot of good things that came from that Manchester United. But then, as we thought that we were going to have a very good season this season, maybe, as I said, a step up from what we did last season. Actually, this season has been worse. We've broken some records that are really not pleasant. Some records for 19 something, having lost majority of the games. I believe we've lost a huge number of games as compared to maybe last season. During this time, I know we are at the similar points, 18 points as last season, but this has not been a really good start. Last season we lost 2 games and then we went like on a winning run or some good draws. But then this season, especially top 6, we've really not showed anything to be proud of as a Manchester United player. I know, like, most of the challenges that we really used to have before were against lower side teams. They were our boogeymen or the boogie teams that we really lost points to them. But for the top 6, we really used to beat them. But now it seems that things have kind of reversed. And also in our style of play, I do not even know what we are doing right now. So let's have a look at a few things that maybe might try to explain the current predicament that we have here at Manchester United. I can say, for number 1, the new ownership saga. We knew that Sheikh Yassim really wanted to buy Manchester United, and me myself, I was a fan of him. Him trying to get the club because we knew that he really had good plans for the club, renovation of Old Trafford, maybe making a new stadium for us, the facilities, huge transfer budget to get the players that we want, and I believe also in the backroom staff, from the coach to everything or to everyone. He really had a good plan, but as we have seen, the Glazers, they refused to sell to him, and they said that he did not up the target that they had set up for him. So that, I think, might have affected our players, the manager, the atmosphere, because most of us really had that hope of finally the Glazers are going to sell, and they dragged this for months, and we've seen nothing happened, and they played hardball. So you see, that might have affected the social kind of thing with the players, the manager, the fans, and everyone. So I think that might have been one of the problems. We've seen recently that even Sir Jim Radcliffe was to get 25% off. We don't even know which kind of shares for Manchester United, and in that, I think he's going to be involved in the with some players, maybe the transfer market, we don't even know the role that is going to play. So this might have affected the players because maybe I think it has affected everyone because people had the hope of if you're going to get Sheikh Yassim, you're going to get something really going on for Manchester United. The other thing that I really wanna speak about is also we knew that we were very clear that we wanted this type of players during the transfer window, but that is not what happened. We saw that some players were taken by other teams, like Bayern took the Napoli defender that we wanted. So also the manager not getting the players that he really wanted also can play a bit of a role with the results that he's going to get during the season. So I can also say that also we've seen we wanted Harry Kane, we did not get him. He's really firing up in the Bundesliga. I think he has scored 14 goal in 14 games. He scored 10 goals or 14 goals in 10 games. I believe that's what he's doing over there. And if we had gotten him, maybe we would be talking a different story right now. I'm not sure. Also, Kim Min Jae, also the Napoli defender that I was talking about. If we had him, maybe we would. Especially we've seen the type of injuries that we've had. Varane is getting injured. Sometimes we hear Lindelof is sick. We don't even know what is going on. Luke Shaw has been out for a very long time. Amrabat playing as a left back. That is something that we've not seen. I think maybe he might have never played there. So this might contribute to what we are seeing right now. Players not playing where they're supposed to play, and that might contribute to the results that we're getting, because I can say from last season we had Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka has been out for a while. We had Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw has been out for a very long time. So now even the centre backs, we don't have something concrete over there. In the midfield, Casemiro has not been the Casemiro that we saw last season. And Amrabat, I can't say a lot because I've not seen a lot from him yet. Kobe Mine also, the rising star that we saw during the preseason, has not been playing, but he's back, so let's wait and see. Fred did go. McTominay did come back, and he's really playing well. So that's a plus for us, but you can see there's something that sometimes we don't understand. When we go to the forwards, Anthony is not doing anything. I do not understand what is going on over there, but I'll try to explain later. Fernandez has been playing that wing and is not doing really well as compared to him playing as a number 10. Rashford also is not playing the way he played last season. So that might contribute to what we are seeing right now. He's really been doing his own things. He's not been a team player. I don't know what's going on with him. He might have. I don't want to say it's not. I think something is going on with him. I don't know if it's about confidence or what. Something not physical, something mentally. It's not like there's something that is going on with him. I think sometimes when you're not scoring, when you're playing as you used to play, it may affect how you behave, how you think, your decision making. Also, like right now, there's a lot of pressure for him to score and all that. So that might affect him not passing the ball to the players, or maybe being the way he used to, being like the star of the team. But right now, maybe he's trying to be a star of the team and it's not working. So yeah. Also the forward Hoyland, I know we had a lot of praise for him, but I can say for him he's not really received the kind of service that he really needs. If he was in another team, I know he could have scored a lot of goals. You can see with Manchester City, they always try to find Haaland. But for Manchester United, our wingers, they are not trying to find Hoyland. So he really has to work hard for him to be able to even score a goal. And yeah, things are really not working well. I don't know if it's the tactics or maybe it's the players. The other thing I want to talk about is Eric Ten Hag, our manager. So when he came, he was ruthless. He said, "Oh, the problem is Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the problem is this. We need to instill discipline. We need to do this. If a player works hard, they are going to play." But this has not been the case. We saw during the preseason, there are some players who really played well, but during the season, or maybe if some players are injured, they never get the chance. I can say someone like Palestri during preseason, he really used to play well. I know he was given a chance to start one game, but did not play well. But as compared to someone like Anthony, who has been given countless opportunities to play for the first team, and he's been really disappointing. Sometimes not being a team player, trying his curved shots, and being reckless at times. Sometimes he doesn't deserve to get a yellow card, or that is not really a foul to get him a yellow card, but there's this rage. I don't know if it's rage or I don't want to say that name. There's just something about him that is really disappointing, and yeah, the fans are not happy with the way that sometimes he really behaves in the field. It's like he's angry all the time. Sometimes don't even understand what is really happening with him. Also, Marcus Rashford, he's not been playing well. The manager said that he's going to be ruthless. Why is he playing games after games after games after games? Well, he's not playing really well. I know sometimes the manager wants to support some players and all that, but there are other players on the bench who are ready to fight for the team. I can say like for Palestri, I can say also for Garnacho. Every time they're there, you can see something happening. They are playing with passion. They are playing with, they are very hardworking. But for players, I don't want to like mention a few of them. I'll just say it like for the whole team. Most of the players, that passion that we saw last season, we are not seeing that passion this season. And that is a really big problem. I don't know if it's a mental problem or it's a physical problem, or I don't know. It seems that they are tired and it's the beginning of the season. Maybe it's something to do with the physicality or the physical conditions during the trainings and all that. I don't know. But I believe they're not supposed to behave the way they are doing right now. It's like they're tired, or maybe someone actually was trying. I was talking to someone over the weekend, and they were saying that these players are trying to sabotage the manager. They're not happy to the way he treated Jadon Sancho, and maybe they're trying to sabotage the manager. But as Manchester United, we can't keep on changing managers each and every season. It's going to be a cycle of the manager is the problem. Getting a new manager, the manager comes, gets his new players, then the manager is not performing, and then now we sack him, and then we get another manager. So that cycle is going to continue over and over and over and over and over again. I believe, to my next point is, I think we need to do an overhaul. I don't know. I'm an Eric Ten Hag fan, and I'm happy. I was happy. Right now, I don't know because he's not playing the way he used to play last season. I don't know the reason as to why. I don't know if it's true. He's too proud, or he is too strict, which might cost him his job. Because I believe for him also to be there, he needs to also have understanding with the players, with everyone, for him to have an easier environment to work with. But also, I do not understand some things sometimes with him, his decision making, saying that he can't play some players on the bench because of tactics. We don't know if it's injuries or what. and also him publicly criticizing his players. I believe he should protect them, but also some players deserve also to get that, because as something that I've observed with Manchester United, most of these players they hide behind the manager. We've got the best managers that have come to Manchester United, like Jose Mourinho, but the players sometimes they hide behind the manager, and the manager gets all the blame. But also the players, when they get on the field, they don't deliver what the manager wants them to deliver. So Manchester United right now is a very big, I don't want to say this, circus, because from the ownership, the glazers, to the environment, to the players, to the manager, there's a lot that is happening that is not really positive. And I believe one thing that really helped us last season is we had a positive environment to work with. The players were behind the manager, the fans were behind the players and the managers, so that really helped us to do well. But now it's the opposite. I believe some players are trying to understand what's going on, but it's being really difficult. And yeah, so what do you think about these? Are just some of the things that I've observed, that I might think might be the problem as to why we are playing the way we are playing, as to why we are getting the results that we are getting. If you've liked this video, kindly subscribe, share, like, comment, and keep it united milele. See you in the next video.